Assalamualaikum. Hi, good evening everyone. Today I want to shed light on a topic that often lurks in the shadows, affecting millions of lives worldwide, which is eating disorder. So, what is eating disorders? Eating disorders are behavioral conditions characterized by severe and persistent disturbance in eating behaviors and associated distressing thoughts and emotions. They affect people of all ages, genders, races, and socioeconomic backgrounds. According to the National Eating Disorders Association, which is NEDA, it is estimated that 20 million women and 10 million men in the United States will suffer from an eating disorders at some point in their lives. However, these numbers likely underestimate the true prevalence due to underreporting and stigma surrounding these conditions. Taken together, eating disorders affect up to 5% population, most often develop in adolescent and young adulthood. Several, especially anorexia nervosa and bulimia nervosa, are more common in women, but they can all occur at any age and affect any gender. Eating disorders are often associated with preoccupations with food, weight, or shape, or with anxiety about eating or the consequence of eating certain foods. Behaviors associated with eating disorders, including restrictive eating or avoidance of certain foods, binge eating, purging by vomiting, or laxative misuse or compulsive exercise. These behaviors can become driven in ways that appear similar to an addiction. So, you must be wondering why we'll choose this topic, although it is quite sensitive to some people, right? Well, there are people in our group that was actually facing these eating disorders like anorexia and binge eating disorders. So, my friends will explain furthermore about it in our types of eating disorders. Based in our videos, first Farhana will describe the definition of eating disorders and types of eating disorders. Second, Husna will explain the cause and impacts of eating disorders. And third, Ummi will discuss about the treatment and prevention of eating disorders. That's all for briefing, so let's check it out.
Thank you, Ellie, for the briefing. Let's first clarify what eating disorders are. Major mental health issues, known as an eating disorder, is typified by abnormal eating patterns that have a detrimental effects on a person's physical and mental health. Anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorders are the most prevalent form. Though there are other as well. The severe dietary restriction and pathological obsession with body weight and shape that accompany anorexia nervosa are caused by an intensive fear of gaining weight. However, bulimia nervosa is distinguished by frequent episodes of binge eating that are followed by compensatory action like excessive activity or vomiting. Like bulimia, binge eating disorders involve overindulging in food, but it also lacks compensatory behaviors. So, I have explained what is eating disorders and its types. Moving on to the causes and impact of it, which will be presented by Husna.
Thank you, Farhana. While there is no primary cause, various factors contribute to the development of these disorders. Genetic predisposition, psychological factors, societal pressures, and traumatic experiences can all play a role. The pervasive influence of media, with its portrayal of unrealistic body standards, can contribute to body dissatisfaction and food disordered eating patterns. These eating disorders have huge impacts on our life, which is categorized under this physical and mental health. The physical consequence of eating disorders can be severe and life-threatening. Individuals with anorexia may experience malnutrition, organ failure, and a weakened immune system. Bulimia can lead to electrolyte imbalance, gastrointestinal issues, and dental problems due to frequent vomiting. Binge eating disorders is associated with obesity and its related health risks, such as heart disease and diabetes. While mentally, it can affect anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. The distorted self-perception and obsession with food and body image can severely impair an individual's overall quality of life. The shame and guilt associated with these disorders can create a vicious cycle that exacerbates the condition, which may result in thoughts of self-harm or suicide. So, that's on causes and effects of eating disorders. Next, Ummi will discuss about the treatment and prevention for eating disorders.
Thank you, Husna. I will continue. In order to effectively address the intricate interplay of social, psychological, and physical aspects that contributes to eating disorder, a true and multidisciplinary approach is essential. In order to manage malnutrition and any related medical consequences, medical professionals, including doctors and nutritionists, work closely together to restore physical health. The flawed thought patterns, body image issues, and emotional triggers that underlie the disordered eating behaviors are addressed concurrently by mental health specialists such as psychologists and psychiatrists using evidence-based psychotherapy therapies. Support and creating an environment that is favorable to rehabilitation are important roles that family therapy plays to create a sustainable and balanced relationship with food, nutrition, education, and counseling are combined. Furthermore, as they foster resilience and give people more power on their road to recovery. Aftercare programs and continuous support groups help therapy be successful in the long run. Preventing eating disorder requires a collective effort, educating individuals, schools, and communities about the warning signs of eating disorders can lead to early intervention and improve outcomes. Education campaigns that challenge societal norms and promote body positivity can contribute to a healthier environment, encouraging open conversation about mental health and fostering a supportive community can help break the stigma surrounding eating disorder. So that's on treatment and ways to prevent eating disorder. Now I pass to Farhana to conclude our topic.
Thank you, Ummi, for the explanation. In conclusion, eating disorder are complex and challenging conditions that affect millions of individuals worldwide. By understanding what it is and its type, root causes, acknowledging the impact on physical and mental health, and ways to treat it, plus promoting prevention and awareness, we can collectively work towards creating a more compassionate and supportive society. Remember, if you or someone you know is struggling with an eating disorder, seeking help is a courageous step toward healing. Let us unite in fostering understanding, empathy, and acceptance for those facing these battles in the shadows of their lives. That's all for us. Thank you for watching.